of myself. I'm hunting for that first kill, and hopefully I'll be able to get there someday. That is, if you guys want to see more of these kinds of videos, because I do know that I suck really bad at PvP. In the second fight I went up against another Vexor. I immediately sent my 5 hammerheads on him, and they did some decent damage, but right away I saw that the other Vexor could easily keep at range from me, so there was no chance for me to scram, web, or use my energy.